Jayla Rock, Women of Action Figure channel, and we need your help. We need the likes, we need the subs, you need to hit that notification button because I mean we have a lot of videos coming up. So without further ado, let's check them out. All right, we're back at the photo box, and I was happy to get this one because I like the boys. I'm not like the super fan like some people are, but I do like the show, and I actually am still behind. I'm still finishing up season 3, so yeah, I'm far behind. But I do like the character, and for anyone that's seen my channel, you know that I have a thing called Women of Action Figure, and that is basically female figures that I thought are cool, well represented, well acted, so on, and it ends up being a figure that I want to get. So it's kind of funny because originally this has like a little story behind it. Originally I saw this and it was like 30 bucks and I was like, I'm not gonna get that. And like I think even like right now if you look on Amazon it's like 30 bucks. And then I saw it on AliExpress, which they sell a lot of knockoffs on that site. And on AliExpress I think it was like 20 bucks. And originally I ordered it, but then it was taking forever to even like leave. Like it's gonna be a long shipping anyway. Just because of it's coming from like China, but it was taking long to even ship. So at that point I was like, nah man, forget that. So I was like, man, you know, let me see if I can find any deals. So I was searching for a deal, and then I saw on Amazon that they of course have somewhere if it's like there's box damage or something, you get a good deal. So that's what happened. And you know what my motto is? No discount, no deal. So I got a discount, so we had a deal. So I ended up getting the legit version, and the reason why it didn't cost that much is you see it has that box damage there, which I do not care anything about. So you can see the box art, pretty cool. I mean, they got the sticker on it, of course, blocking everything, and they got the damage, but I don't care because I'm going to be opening this up. And then inside, I like that inside panel where they actually use the figure there, and I just like the figure overall. I mean, look, it has extra hands, another head, and all that, so that's sweet. So let's get this thing open and see what we have inside. So it looks like maybe they opened it. From what I see, it was like they said it was still new. It was just open / damaged box. I mean, as long as they have all the parts, I wouldn't care because I'm not keeping the box. I'm not trying to keep it, you know, the box in like good condition or any of that. None of that matters to me. So for me, it was just about getting the figure because I take my figures out of the box anyway. So there we go. Just making sure there wasn't anything inside. It's kind of weird because, like, I guess because of the design of the box, it actually feels like there might be more in there besides, you know, what you just see right there. But it looks like that's it. So let's start here with popping out some of these accessories. We'll start with popping out the head, and then the extra hands down here, 1 and 2, and they do that thing where they have the tape in the back. It's kind of cool though how they have it in the plastic like that. That's a cool little touch. I mean, especially considering it's white like that, so it's like, you know, make it clean. And then it looks like it's more simple twisty ties than anything. At first I was gonna cut it, but I see it's just back here. You just undo it like that and then slide the plastic out. So that's not bad at all. It looks like, so I guess what, 3 in total? Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I guess either way it's about the same amount of time. Maybe not. This one's a little bit more just because it seems like it was a little bit more wound, which is fine. I mean, if I gotta cut it in the end because it takes too long, then I cut it, but it doesn't seem too bad. All right, so that's 2, and then down here at the feet makes 3. This one, you know what? Let me just see, because I'm just curious, just cutting wise. Yeah, this is just, there we go. There. Faster, speedy, right there. All right, so let's pop her out. Bam. Got the little, it's weird. I don't remember seeing many of the silica gel packs on action figures. Maybe that's a good question. People that collect a lot, do you see those silicate packages a lot? Like, cause I don't really see that a lot. But let's look at accessories first. So basically we have the extra hand. So it looks like this allows you to do the punching. And I mean, you can already see some of the articulation there just in what you can do with the fists and all that. So, I mean, so it's basically just 2 punching fists. And then you have the extra head. So that's really cool with the like that glowing eye effect, which is kind of creepy just looking at that, but that's sweet. But let's look at the figure overall. So I really like this design just from the beginning. I mean, I always liked her powers. Kind of gave me like that Polaris vibe. I think is that the one from X-Men that has the lights? I may be mistaken, but the one that has the lights in X-Men. But I really like the costume and like the texture and the way it looks. I think it's really well done here. Good sculpt. And in the end, it's like, I'm glad I didn't have to get the knockoff, because even though a lot of times the knockoffs do not look bad to me at all, you know, there's going to be quality issues. And with any figure, you can run with some quality issues, but with a knockoff, you're going to have more. And just the feel of that cloth cape is nice, and I guess maybe that's why the powder was in there to help protect it. But I like how you see how it goes to gold at the end, and it's like, it's really nice, like all the way down. That gold looks really good, and like little gold stars on the cape and all that looks really nice. Articulation, I mean, it's pretty much what you see with most of the figures you get nowadays. You got the ankle movements down here. It doesn't look like it. Oh no, it is a full roll. I was curious about that. It's a little stiff, and I guess maybe, oh no, it's just, yeah, it's just a little bit stiff. So you have the ankle roll back here. Oh, I didn't even notice, like, that's cool back there. First I thought that was like a defect or something, but no, that's the zippers for the boots. But that's sweet. And then of course you got the double joints there. So that's cool. And you can also turn at the knee. And then looks like it's like you turn at the hip as well, but obviously because of the skirt, you're going to have a little bit less movement there. So with the skirt and everything and the belt, you don't have waist, but you do have the ab crunch there as well. And then of course the hands is just like the other ones, and as you can see in this case, these are the open hands. And then of course you got the rotation. It's interesting though, you can rotate at the wrist. You got the double jointed with the elbows, which is always nice to get in those extra poses, but no bicep turn. And then you just have the regular shoulders. And then, like I said, this one actually feels like extra tight. Like some of the other new figures that I've gotten, it feels looser than this, but really a lot of it here feels tight. And then the head itself, not a lot in terms of like up and down, but a little bit. And then again, with the turning of the head, you have limited motion, mainly just because of the hair. Again, the face, really nice. The hair, of course, is hard, but it looks really cool altogether. So let's see now as far as switching out the hands. This is always dangerous because you never know, even though new figure, oh, but that looks simple. So you can see how it looks when you take off the hand. So then putting on, I do this, did I pick the right one? Because I have definitely done that in the past where it's like I put the wrong hand on, but, and that's, see, these are all the things like sometimes when you do that, like, okay, that wasn't that bad. Sometimes I've noticed that when you have a peg like that where it bends, it can be hard, and I've seen even some other videos or pictures where something got broken, but that's really nice. So that was not hard to do. Then you still got the same rotation once you have it on. Looks sweet. All right, so next up, the head. All right, so this is the one where it could get crazy, but oh my goodness, that one, see? Oh, look at that. I had to like pull at the end. So, and you know, it could just be in how I pull, like maybe I should do it different. But I also seen that sometimes it's better to kind of work it off at first before just doing a pull. But you can see, so it's like it's kind of like the same. You got the ball joint up here, and you can move that around. And so then you just push it on top of the head. So it's the same one. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, did I end up pulling? I think that's what I did. So maybe I pulled too hard. That is, yeah. Because it looks like it should have stayed in. So that's intriguing. So I don't know if that was because of me. Because I was going to say, that's kind of strange. So let's see about. So it looks like I can put it back on. But then the question is I mean, I'm sure I could do something with like soap and water or something to like make that smoother. So it looks like that's back on okay. I mean, it definitely it's loosened up now, but I think that if I was to do it again, then yeah, so it's still coming out from the actual head. So if someone knows, like maybe I shouldn't do the twist, maybe I did something wrong with removing that, let me know, because that's definitely could be the case. But I'm gonna do some research on that and see like what I did. I mean, that would kind of suck if I'm not able to switch out the head because of that. But I'll definitely do my research and find out. Let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's put her on the turntable. All right, so here she is on the turntable, and I did do a quick little look at research, and yes, I definitely did mess up. I guess I messed up with the head, because it's supposed to come, the peg is supposed to stay on the neck. But I was looking, and it looks like there is ways that I can play around with it, so I can get that fixed. So I don't think all is lost, but it is kind of interesting that I ended up doing this incorrectly and leaving the head there. But as I said, overall, I still love the figure. I think it looks sweet. I really think that the thing with the head was probably more of me than anything else. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Has anyone else had this problem, or is it just me? Because I'm more than willing to accept that it was just my foibles and fumbles, and that's what happens when you're still brand new in doing collecting and swapping heads and all stuff like that. But I mean, overall, action figure just looks sweet. I love the look, and for me, that's what most of it is. Especially as I get better with posing, I'll be able to, figure these things out and just get to look better. But I really like the design. I think it's well put together. I think it looks like the actress, and it's just overall a nice figure. By the way, so I'm using a League of Legends stands because it doesn't come with one, and you see the foot pegs are kind of small. So these actually had a good one, but the good thing about it is that it fits in, so it allows you to do different things with the feet. And I always like to do the poses where it's like they're playing with the, you can get the cape around and stuff like that. I always think that looks sweet, like when the cape is kind of like draping over one of the hands and stuff like that. So like I said, the gold and everything, it just looks really sweet. And in a way, it's like I really like having the black background with this. I think with a white background, it'd be like, wow, it probably super pop, but I kind of think it pops even better on the black background. But thanks so much for geeking out with me, even though I messed off the head swap. We'll eventually get you there. Look at that. Like, she's looking like, I want to be on the head. Soon, my dear, soon. Thanks so much for watching, and we really need your help to grow this channel. We want to spread these awesome women of action figures all around YouTube, and you know how the algorithm is. So you gotta do the things that everybody asks for, but we really need it, and we need to have those subs, we need to have those likes, and hit that notification button, because that's the only thing that lets YouTube know that this content is worth it. But I do either way appreciate you for watching, and also those comments are good too. And what I want to ask is that if you know of a woman action figure, a female action figure that I should be looking at, whether I can find it cheap or otherwise, cheaper the better, because I'm still the % off collector. Let me know in the comments, and I will try my best to add that to the collection and add another video. But until next time, thanks a lot.